Fellas, here's how to price your SMMA services so people actually want to buy them. Okay? It's too expensive. Let me think about it. I have to talk to my partner. They don't. Because if you were selling a Ferrari for that price, they would buy it. And I'm sure you've heard that before. And you may not know how to position yourself as valuable as a Ferrari. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. Alrighty, let's get into it. So, within my first agency, I serviced well over 200 clients, which to be honest, sounds a lot better than it actually was. Because I made one huge mistake, a mistake that caused me to deal with the stress of a $250,000 a month agency while only making 25 grand a month. And this mistake came down to my pricing strategy. I had positioned myself as the budget option, which led to low quality clients, bad retention, a tough sales process, and a lot of stress. And while deep in the valley of despair, I decided to try a second agency, in which I 10x the price and made a lot more money in less time. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go and charge your prices. I'm not going to go and tell you to 10x, okay? Because truthfully, I got no idea if you should. And for all I know, you could absolutely suck at what you do. But do you know why you've been told to charge lots in the past? It's because people associate expensive with good. And so if you charge 5K, people are going to assume that you're good at what you do. But that's likely not feasible right now. Because you honestly probably wouldn't deliver on a 5K offer. So I'm going to reveal a simple trick to increase your perceived value as if you were selling a 5K service that'll make closing way easier without having to get told no 1,000 times selling an extremely high ticket offer. But a quick reminder, I'm a guru who only posts content so I can steal your money and drive a Lamborghini, and I do this by investing in successful SMMAs to make the majority of my income. And so I want to get you successful so we can potentially partner one day down the road. And I can do that through the First Client Challenge, where you can literally get your first client in SMMA in the next 30 days, and it's completely free. Or if you really have a big ego like I do, you can apply to join the RSC Inner Circle, which is a network of high-value entrepreneurs that are going to help you level up every single day. But I'll be a disclaimer, that one's not free. Anyways, the solution to your pricing problem is paid in fulls, or PIFs. Okay, so a PIF is when you sell the initial 3 months as one fee. So instead of 1K a month, it's 3K. And then you shut up. Now, why is this better than a retainer? Well, 3 reasons. And I can't do that with my hands, so I'm going to go like this. Reason number 1, it allows you to directly correlate your offer with a dream outcome. It's because when we sell retainers, it appears as though there is no end in sight. And truth be told, I learned this in the fitness industry, right? One of the biggest problems that people struggle with in the fitness industry, and it directly correlates to every single industry, is that when you are dealing with somebody who needs the gym, who needs help, it is a very daunting thing for them to sign up to a never-ending gym membership because they don't have the confidence in that they'll be able to stick to it, and they have so many mental barriers that they have to get through, right? So if instead you package it up into a 3-month program and you attach a defined end goal to it, it's going to become much more appealing to somebody who's just getting into the gym, right? They might not think that they'll be able to stick to this for 3 years, but they believe in themselves enough to be able to stick to it for 3 months, and therefore you can close them on that. And what it's also going to do is increase the perceived value of what you are selling because you are promising a goal with your offer. You are assigning a dream outcome to your investment, okay? Because, if you were to say, hey, you give me $3,000, I'll save your gym. You're going to get a lot more attention and a lot more buzz and a lot more interest than if you do what you're probably currently doing and saying, $1,000 a month and we'll try and save your gym. It's never ending. We'll try and do this. We'll try and get you more leads. No. If you come in and say, hey, $3,000 in the next 90 days, your gym will be saved, that is a lot more appealing. Okay. And that is the first reason why paid in fulls are much better than selling a straight retainer. Now, reason number 2 is it increases your lifetime value. Because let's face it, most clients stay less than 3 months. Many will come in, get what they need, and leave. Right? Many will come in, they'll see what ads you're running, they'll see your systems, and then they'll walk out the door and pay their $10 an hour assistant to do the work that you have done for them. Okay? And this way, when you sell a paid in full, it guarantees you get paid for the work and the value that you actually bring to your client. Okay. Now, reason number 3, and this is a big one. You can close the retainer as a downsell. So here, listen up. Okay. When you pitch a paid in full, some prospects will just not be able to afford it. Right? And you can handle the objections like a motherfucker, but some people are just not going to be able to afford it. And that's just going to be a fact. Okay. And in this case, what you can do is you can downsell them into an installment of your paid in full, which is actually your current retainer. Okay. So see where this is going here. When you do this correctly, your prospect is going to associate your service of high value, of 5K, 10K, 3K, whatever you pitch the paid in full is, and they believe that they're getting a steal of a deal because they're only able to pay that while only spending $1,000 a month. They believe that they're getting a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 service for $1,000 a month, right? And that is going to greatly increase the perceived value in what you are offering, okay? And better yet, if you do this, I promise you, you will make a ton of money, okay? If you ask questions in the objection handling phase, such as, okay, where should we go for this? Where should we go from here? Or how can we make this work for you? And you get them to speak out of their mouth and say, can you break it up into installments? Can you do $1,000 a month? Can you? And then they ask if you are willing to, budge and break it up. And then you sit there and you hum and you haw and you think about it, and then you go, yeah, I can do that for you. It is almost a sure close. Because the prospect is going to believe that they haggled you down. They're going to believe that they beat you. They got the better end of the stick and they got the better end of the deal. And when they feel that they are in control, they are going to pull the trigger, right? Imagine if you walk into a car dealership and you know that there's an expensive car, right? But you were able to really drive down the price and you were able to really haggle the sales guy. Even if it was more than you would originally spend, just because of how much you've haggled them down, you're still going to buy the car. You're still going to sign the contract. And that is exactly what your prospects will do too. Quick reminder, don't